Let's get into some things of the things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button if you are new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be expected, because I'll be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I'm talking about y'all. You know I'm talking about y'all. Makes me that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna convince me. I know y'all love me. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Thursday. Yes, happy Thursday. Well, thank you, Cross Country Cruiser, for gifting 5 memberships. Let's see who got them. Let me know who got them, y'all. Hold on. Let me look. Thank you so much, boo. Man, what was that I just looked? Oh, Lord, I just closed something. Okay. Rock Chick was gifted a membership. Congratulations. Oh, another round. You ain't been here in a while, baby. This hair, it's time to get it redone. I got some good news and some bad news. Hold on, y'all. I got sidetracked. Hold on. Hey, Kevin, what's up? I saw, but I hadn't watched the episode yet, so I don't know what you're talking. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what you're talking about. So I have to watch the episode first. But I did see your DM, boo. Child, let me go into my live so I can tell y'all who got the gifted memberships. Congratulations. All right, it was Rock Chick, Linda just rock her sister. Linda just like her sister, I guess. I think. Sagittarius Rising. Catasue. I'm gonna just say it at that. And Bertha Mae Jackson. All right. Congratulations to all the people who were gifted memberships. Thank you, Cheryl, for sending me a flower. You know, I can't see all the gifts. I can't see all of the gifts on StreamYard. It's okay. You've been moving, girl. It's okay. All right. So thank you. Y'all come on in. So I got some good news and some bad news, honey. So the bad news is the Starlight Awards have been canceled. If you guys have not already heard, the Starlight Awards have been canceled. So that's the bad news. The good news is that frees up my weekend. I will be here this weekend, so I'm gonna catch up with JB. So we probably will be able to do Beyond the Gates this weekend because I'll be in town. Also, child, I can get my hair done next weekend because I'll be in town this weekend, and I can go get my hair done next weekend because the stuff that I was going to do next weekend, I can do this weekend, which will free me up to go get my hair done. So it'll kind of free me up, it'll kind of free me up. So yeah, there's that. And JB, you were one of the people I did not call, but I'm sure you got the word that the Starlight Awards were canceled. So I'm sure you got the word. So yeah, there we go. JB, you know what? I'm about to make you a mod. Hold on. I'm about to make you a mod right now. Hold on. Make JB a mod. So Cajun, leave him alone. And do I need to put you in timeout, Cajun? Oh, I didn't even see you on Instagram. I didn't see you sent. Child, listen. The inbox has been inboxing, so I just. Well, look who done fell out the sky. There's my boo. Hey, Fates. Fates, yeah, that is. Hey, boo. Oh, Lord, I hit the wrong one. Hey, boo. I was just saying I hadn't heard from you lately, and then I remember I had heard from you, but still. Tracy said the bar is open, honey. Look what we got on the bar tonight. A lavender vanilla margarita, a fig and honey rum punch, a brown sugar lemon whiskey sour. And for the non-drinkers, we have a blackberry ginger spritzer. So listen, this is what I want. I want that lavender vanilla margarita, but I also want a blackberry ginger spritzer, but I want you to add something to mine. Put a little something in mine. What up, T? All me? What's going on? I'm thankful for this live because Miss French Kiss is out of town and I was slightly bored. Oh, well, listen. Well, I'm glad you're here. You can't see Yaya? Why you? Yaya said she got here just in time for the bar to be open. Why you? I don't know, because I mean, certainly you're not blocked. I don't know why you can't see Yaya. Randy from Beyond the Gates replied to your comment. Oh, wow. What'd you say? Tell me what you said, Corey. You said it on Twitter? Yeah, that spritzer does sound good. Well, Face Cruiser can see you. I mean, Cruiser Face can see you. All right. So let's get into it. Now, I was on the phone earlier today and I realized I am within my birthday countdown. Y'all know normally I start counting down to my birthday on June the 2nd, because my birthday is July the 2nd. I should call my mama and ask her, has she started counting down to my birthday yet? I would call her on the speaker, but y'all know my mama be embarrassing me sometimes. I just never know what's going to come out of her mouth. I may call her and be like, Ma, have you started counting down to my birthday? Because, you know, it's in less than a month. But she might say something crazy. Y'all know. My mama, she sometimes be saying stuff. This year for my birthday, I told y'all what I've decided is I'm not going to do a wish list. And part of the reason why is because I really don't have anything that's like, oh, I want. What I'm going to do for my birthday for the subscribers, not call her I need a good laugh. Next week is going to be the crossover. Oh, okay. So I'm going to get a new chair. So I haven't figured out the chair yet. I haven't picked out the chair. I don't know how much the chair is going to cost. But that is going to be what I'm going to get for my birthday. So if you want to donate to the chair fund for my birthday, you can. Y'all know y'all don't have to do nothing. Y'all know y'all don't. But if you want to, if you desire to, you can. I'm going to get me a new chair because I know this chair be doing its own thing. So I'm going to give me a new chair. Okay, Corey said, on IG, I said, every time I see Randy, I think about him putting Lynette through the mattress. He replied with laughing emojis. That's cute. Yours is June 20th. Both of us are Cancers. CT, I knew we was vibing for a reason. I knew we vibed for a reason. Yes. Did y'all see that first? You know what, JB? You ain't got to do that. JB said, oh, yes, let's help her get a new chair. So as soon as I pick the chair out, I'll let y'all know. I'm going to do some research probably today, probably this weekend. So that's what it is. Now, y'all know we still going to have our birthday party, but I'm going to be out of town on my actual birthday. So I'm going to probably do the birthday party probably when I come back. July. I'll be back July the... Maybe I'll do it before I leave. Because I'm leaving. I'm going to be gone the 1st through the 3rd. But I'm not sure what time I'm going to be back on the 3rd. And I don't want to do it on the 4th because people are going to be doing 4th of July stuff. So maybe I'll do it before I leave. So we'll have the birthday party before I leave. Okay? Okay. Now, when I see T, I always think about sports. Did y'all see that game last night? That New York Knicks game, baby? That Knicks Spurs game. Look at me being disrespectful to the Spurs. That was a good game one. I kind of stopped watching basketball as much because I got so sick of the predictability of basketball. I got so sick of these lopsided final, these lopsided finals where people are getting blown out and all of that. I hate it. And so I kind of just got disenfranchised with basketball for a while. But last night was a good game one. It was so good. It was so good. Because, I grew up with Detroit Pistons, Chicago Bulls, Bad Boys, Knicks, Lakers, Celtics. Like, I grew up with some battles. I grew up with some straight up and like scrapping from the first round of the playoffs all the way to the end. Like the first round was just as tight as the final round. You know what I mean? Like, I loved it. And so I enjoyed it last night, and we have another game tomorrow night. You think it's going to go to a game 7? I definitely think it's going to go 6 or 7 games. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be the Knicks will not sweep the Spurs. That's not going to happen, in my opinion. The New York Knickerbockers, honey, and baby, the Spurs. Y'all need to step y'all game up, because I swear that looked like a home game last night. Did y'all see all them Knicks fans? I said, oh, y'all better get it together, Spurs. Tracy said, Babe was over here screaming like he was giving birth to twins. Child, baby. Y'all want me, so yeah, you want me to call my mama and have her embarrass me? Let me see if my mama answered the phone. Hold on, let me call my mama. Let me call my mama. Let me see. Oh, I didn't mean to call that number. Hold on. Child, I'm going to call this number. Hold on. That's their landline. My mama don't even hardly answer her landline. I thought my parents would never get to the point where they didn't answer their landline. My mama hardly ever answers her landline anymore.
Yes, hello?
Hi. Hello?
I'm here.
So, who that? That's Trey? Oh, I thought that was... No, I thought I heard Trey in the background. Never mind. So, I'm talking to my people. I'm talking to my YouTube people. And I told them that it's within the month of my birthday. And the countdown to my birthday. And so I said I need to call you and find out if you started counting down to my birthday yet.
Yes, it's not the month of your birthday. I was there. You were not born in June.
It's within the month, I said. We're counting down. It's less than 30 days to my birthday, Mom.
You said within the month. It is not.
Within a month, Mom. Within a month. It's less than 30 days.
Wow.
And I was there.
You were there too?
I was there when I was born, yes.
Oh, wow. Wow. We were both there. Isn't that something?
I would think I was there. Anyway, so just be ready. Just be ready to celebrate your favorite child's birthday. That's all.
My favorite child.
Yes.
I thought my favorite child was born in September.
Wow. You know what? On that, you know what? And nah, that's okay. On that note, I'm gone.
I don't have any favorite children. All of my children are equal.
No, you ain't gotta lie. I know. You ain't got to lie.
What do you mean?
You ain't gotta lie. I know I'm your favorite. You ain't gotta lie. It's okay. I know you gotta say that. That's the right thing to say. That's okay. I understand that.
I see.
Where my daddy?
In the other room, I think.
Why do you always lose him?
Because he moves around, you know. Yep, I can't keep up.
Anyway, good.
When you gonna come get this stuff? School's gonna be out in a minute, and these people didn't get all this stuff.
I'll be over there this weekend because I was supposed to take Trey to the movies, but his schedule, he got too much going on in his schedule for me, so I don't know when I'm gonna take him to the movies.
I thought Monique just told me you all going to the movies tomorrow.
First of all, she don't know what she's talking about because I was supposed to be out of town tomorrow, but I'm not now. I was taking him next weekend, but then I was going to take him this weekend, but he got a birthday party tomorrow. And, you know what? I did talk to her this morning. All right, I got to call her back. But she said he got ice skating tomorrow, and I just don't know if he,
Ice skating?
Yeah, they going ice skating at school tomorrow.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
So anyway, let me go. But what I was saying was, I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, I don't want to take him to the movies, and then he fall asleep in the movie theater because he's tired or something. You know what I mean? I think ice skating is enough excitement for one day.
Wow. I'd love to see him on some ice skates.
Well, you can go.
No, I can't.
Bye. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Sorry, y'all. See how I started? I got sucked into a whole conversation with her. Child, my mama is crazy. Don't be encouraging her talking about some of your mama. And here's the thing. That's how that conversation would have went, whether y'all was here or not. Not left-handed Libra. You checking in from Waldorf? What's up, left-handed Libra? You not too far from me. Hey, girl. Your mom is an absolute delight. I see where you get your charisma from. Child, my mama is crazy. Now watch, let me call my sister. Hold on. Let me see if she answered the phone. Let me call my sister. Y'all can tell we ain't got a lot to talk about today. Let me call my sister. Now my sister a little hood. So she a little hood. So just be ready. I'm just putting y'all on notice now. She a little hood. Okay. All right. I don't know what the fuck is gonna come out of her mouth. Okay. Right. Hey, what's up?
Ain't shit. What's going on?
Look, I was thinking earlier today, I was thinking about taking Trey to the movies tomorrow. If he gonna be ice skating, you think he gonna be too tired? Because I don't want to spend all that money for a movie. He'd be asleep.
It's up to you. You want to do it Sunday after church? So I ain't tell him yet.
What time? You want to meet after church on Sunday and do it? Because only again, I don't have no problem doing it tomorrow. I just don't want to do it, and then he's tired. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's cool.
All right. Well, what time y'all usually go? What time you think y'all get out of church so I can look at the movie tickets? Because I can just meet y'all at the movie theater. Are you driving yet? You're not driving yet, though, are you?
Driving.
Are you supposed to? Are you supposed to be driving?
Yes, the physical therapist said I'm fine to drive.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, meet me at the movie theater then. All right, I'll look up the times then.
I would say anything after 4:00 because the latest trip. This first Sunday, so we'll probably be there up to like 2:00.
All right, I see what time. I see because they had one yesterday for $4.50, and I mean for tomorrow, and I was just like $4.50. That just I don't know. After him being at school all day and then going ice skating, I just don't know.
Nah, you cool. But yeah, because I mean the Sunday night's fine because the teachers have checked out.
Don't talk about the teachers. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Now they said June 1st, no more homework, and then this is like his second field trip, third field trip in like 2 weeks. Then they got like field day and all that going on. So, and I ain't even working Monday. So if he's tired Monday, he just stay home with me. I ain't even worried about it.
All right. Well, let's do it. I'll check when I get off of here. When I get done, I'm doing my YouTube right now. When I get done, I'll check the time.
Yeah, but even that time for a movie.
My YouTube people hear you right now, just so you know.
I don't care. I don't know that. But no, I'm just saying, like, yeah, if he go to movie at 5, get out at 7, he'll still be able to get home and sleep for school.
All right.
Plus, as you said, y'all teachers ain't doing shit no more anyway.
And on that note, goodbye. Listen, I told y'all she was a little hood. Yeah, I told y'all my sister a little hood. You know what I'm saying? I said, what you doing? She said, ain't shit. I told y'all. You know what I'm saying? Right, she don't care. I said, my YouTube people can hear you. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about them people. I warned y'all. Y'all can't be offended. Y'all cannot be offended. I warned y'all. You said me and my sister laughing like, we both laugh like my dad. If you hear my dad laugh, we both laugh like my dad. My sister's bad and I'm bougie. Listen. I warned y'all a little bit. I told y'all my sister was hood. Now you can't. I told y'all. Right, no filter. She don't have none. She don't give a damn. And she mean it. She don't give a damn. Yeah. Y'all will meet. The people going on the cruise will meet her. My sister's going on the cruise. My sister's going on the cruise. Her husband and Trey, my nephew, they going on the cruise. So if y'all going on the cruise, y'all will meet her. And then y'all gonna really be like, oh yeah, Really be sister really don't give a damn. She don't. Sounds like a vulgar conversation. Turn it on and turn it off. Ciao. Look it up. They gonna my cousin know. Look, my cousin, he know. He know his cuz. He know. All right. So let's get into it. Child, we ain't got much to talk about. Let's get into it. Let's see where we gonna start, honey. Well, first of all, I want to send some prayers out to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's been said that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is currently battling cancer. So we definitely want to send positive prayers for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm sorry to hear that he is currently battling cancer. I also saw right before I went live, I don't know if this is true or not, because y'all know sometimes these websites, child. They said that Scottie Pippen is in the running to become the next head coach of the Chicago Bulls. I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, I guess. I've never been a Scottie Pippen fan, so you think he's been battling for a while? He may have been. But since we on sports, let's keep going. Knicks legend Charles Oakley, aka Angela Oakley's husband, is still banned from Madison Square Garden despite pleas from Michael Jordan and NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. You mean to tell me that Adam Silver, the commissioner of the damn NBA, can't get Charles Oakley back in Madison Square Garden? That's when you know it's beyond personal. That's when you know that it's beyond personal. Because you mean to tell me it's been years. That incident happened probably 10 years ago. That incident happened with Charles when Charles Oakley got into it. And you mean to tell me that Michael Jordan, the ambassador king of the NBA and the literal commissioner of the NBA, can't get that man into Madison Square Garden? Come on, man. Like, the Knicks are in the finals. He's a Knicks legend. Y'all can't. That's crazy. Well, Charles, you're going to have to watch it from outside at one of these watch parties, honey. You know, they got the watch parties going on. You're going to have to watch it from outside. I don't know what to tell you. He cussed out the security guard or something, but they said Charles Oakley said it's personal. The owner doesn't like him. He said it's not about him getting into it with the security guard or whatever. It's really personal between him and the owner. And it honestly is starting to sound like it is a personal thing. Is what it's starting to really sound like. Well, let's read it. Let's refresh our memories. Hold on, let's refresh our memories. Let's ask the Google machine. All right, let's refresh our memory. Okay. So according to this, it was an incident in February of 2017, almost 10 years ago, an incident where he was involved in a physical altercation with a security guard, leading to his arrest and removal from a Knicks game. So it says here that a security guard approached Oakley shortly after he sat down, and when he refused to leave, a struggle ensued where he was accused of pushing the security personnel. The Knicks owner, James Dolan, claimed that Oakley was directing abusive, insulting, and nasty comments towards him from his seat. The incident was the peak of a long-standing tension between Oakley and the Knicks organization, specifically owner James Dolan, stemming from Oakley's vocal criticism of team leadership. Oakley sued the Knicks and Dolan for defamation and assault, which was stalled. As of early 2026, the dispute remains unresolved, with Oakley rejecting an attempt to return while the lawsuit has continued. Well, now, let me say this. Now, let me be fair. Y'all know I can be fair. If you are still suing them, I can understand why they won't let you in the building, sir. You're still suing them. You were involved in current litigation. I understand why they won't let you in the building, sir. You're suing them. Why would they allow you to come in the building? Now, I changed what I just said. See, when you get more information, you're allowed to change your mind. Upon further information, drop the lawsuit and maybe they'll let you in. But you're suing them, sir. Why would they let you in the building? And it sounded like you were criticizing the owner. The owner didn't like it. He tried to get you removed from the game. You got disrespectful. To security staff. It sounded like you, and it turned into a whole thing. But if you are still suing them, that's probably why they won't let you in. I'm just saying. I mean, shout out to the 229 people in the room. Come on in and hit that like button and take a seat now. Come and hit that like button and take a seat. Yeah, Charles got a mouth on him. He definitely got a mouth. Right. Upon information and belief. Charles. Every time you hear the name Charles, you think of Miss Netta now. You know. Baby, did you see what they said that Charles the left? And they think that Charles is on drugs? Child, they said that Charles is out in them streets, honey. Charles had to do a video. Oh, okay. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Shoot. Uh-oh. Charles ain't never getting back in Madison Square Garden. He better just, yeah. You might just, listen, you might need to just rent out the bar across the street and have your own watch party, baby. You're not getting back in there. You ain't getting back in there. You can't go to the Jay-Z concert. You can't go to the Dave Chappelle show. You can't go to Ice Capades. And you got to be a particular age to know the Ice Capades. But, baby, you can't even get into the Ice Capades, child. Yeah. Sorry, Charles. Now, I think this might be our last little bit of sports news for today. I think. No. Former NBA star and Syracuse legend Derek Coleman rejects the induction into the Mobile, Alabama Hall of Fame. He said he is rejecting his induction in protest of Alabama's efforts to redraw the congressional district lines. I can respect that. I can respect that. I can respect that. Mm-hmm. Congratulations to Kev on Stage. Kev on Stage has inked a multi-year, multi-project deal with Tubi. It is the biggest creator partnership to date. Congratulations to Kev on Stage. Listen, I started following Kev on Stage years ago, probably during COVID, when he first started like posting a lot of like content on COVID and stuff like that. I mean, during COVID, excuse me. Is when I first started following him, and I have literally watched him blow up. And I know one of the things he said was you just have to be consistent. Like he was like, post something. He said, when I first started posting, I would post something every day. Even if I didn't have nothing to talk about, I posted something every single day. Beyonce released an instrumental. An instrumental of what? Dolan and his family ran the Knicks into the ground after the Larry Johnson and Sprewell era. Oakley ripped the organization's lack of management and wasteful spending. The same thing the fans said. Yeah. Well, listen, let's be clear. What Charles Oakley said was probably very much true. He used to do hilarious scandal cartoon recaps. Let me tell you what's funny. And I mean, this isn't his older stuff. When he watched Harry Potter, he had never seen Harry Potter. He had never seen Harry Potter. And he watched Harry Potter like all of the movies back to back to back. And he kept doing like after each movie he would do a review. Baby, the way you literally saw him get into them stories and talk about the people, baby, he was all in. By the end of the series, baby, he was all in. Y'all gotta go. I don't know where they are. Y'all gotta go. I'm sure you can find them online. They are hilarious. All in. All in. What's up? What's up? What's up? Not call me homie. Hey, call me homie. What's up? Do you see his Yes, his Game of Thrones reactions are good too. They're good too. I was a huge fan of the Knicks and loved Charlie Ward, Allen Houston, and Patrick Ewing. A team it was. Oh, a team. Yeah. Xavier said he ain't getting no alert about no instrumental. He said, is it a title exclusive? It's all on his YouTube. Yeah, baby. Y'all go. They're hilarious. Even if you don't watch Harry Potter, his reactions are hilarious. We saw him and Tony Baker when they came to Richmond, Virginia. They're a good time. Oh, wow. I saw when Charlie Ward got flipped, turned upside down. Ooh. Xavier is on my damn TikTok. That's why I stay off TikTok. But is it real or is it AI? Hold on, let me see. Let me see what the TikTok saying about Beyonce. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me mute. I don't want nothing to pop up. Hold on. Let me mute. Hold on. I don't see it on her official TikTok. So if it ain't on her official TikTok, then I don't want it. If it ain't on her official TikTok, I don't believe it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. If it ain't on her official TikTok. Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me see what's next. Okay, what's next? Y'all, are we gonna review this? Off topic. Yes, Tracy, can you drop the link for Books and Bourbon, please? And I'll put the flyer up. We could take a quick break real quick. I'll put the flyer up for Books and Bourbon. Yes, no problem. Tracy's gonna drop the link. And here it is right here. Books and Bourbon. It's October the 23rd through the 25th is when we'll be going to Books and Bourbon. It is the hotel link is in the Google Doc that Tracy's getting ready to drop in a second. The hotel link is in the Google Doc. If you guys want to get us, that we have the hotel. I think is 169, 161 a night. I think. The event itself is, the book, the there it is right there. Tracy just dropped the Google Doc. Thank you, boo. The event itself, the book fair is free. You know what I'm saying? The authors, they're selling their books and stuff like that. They'll have sessions and vendors and that kind of stuff there. We if you want to join us, we do have a VIP package that includes a t-shirt, some swag from the book fair, and your tickets to 2 of the events that we'll be attending. So we're looking at 2 distilleries. We also looking at maybe going to one of the museums or the Louisville Slugger factory. So I'm gonna finalize all of that, but it'll be 2 of the events. You'll get tickets to 2 of the events because it's going to depend on time. Are we gonna have enough time to do all of that stuff in one weekend? But we'll figure it out. But that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Were you? Oh, you talking to DB? Okay. So yeah, there you go. So please, y'all, please join us. I think we have 8 people that have filled out a Google Doc. I think 2 people have paid, already bought the VIP package. So I'm looking forward to that. That's in October. Looking forward to that. Yep. We're going to talk, let's get into this next story, and then we'll talk about the next event. Y'all know we got about 3 or 4 events, but I'll sprinkle them in. So I guess that means you're not going, Cajun. You talking about something, we need to bring you something back. So I guess that means you're not going. After you did all that whining about Books and Bourbon. Cajun did all that whining about Books and Bourbon. And he ain't even going, y'all. See what they do? All right. Y'all, are we going to watch and review this documentary on Michael Jackson over to the, is it going to be on Hulu or Netflix? Netflix. This new Netflix documentary on Michael Jackson's 2005 child, you know what, case. Are we going to do it? Are we watching it and talking about it? Little baby said, no, we're not. Candy said no. Cece said no. Oh, Cross Country Cruiser said no. No. Most of y'all are saying no. You watched it already? Oh, it's already out? Okay, everybody is saying no. Not shit we did not ask for. Damn. You watched it already? You feel like you've seen it before? Okay. You'll watch me review it. I believe you, and I'm not watching that. Ooh, okay. I agree with you. You know what? I'm gonna ask El Teddy about it. We're gonna do it for Pride. We're gonna do it for Pride. We're gonna do it for Pride. I'm gonna call El Teddy tonight when I'm gonna do it for Pride. Okay, just shut up. You wasn't speaking up for nobody. What was the point of the documentary? Well, I mean, it's just like any other documentary. I think y'all just love Michael Jackson, but it's just like any other documentary that they do on people. I mean, I think, listen, let me say this. whether I like I like Michael Jackson. I was a fan of Michael Jackson just like everybody else, but I don't think it's an unfair documentary to make just because he's not here. I haven't watched it. I have not watched it. But just because he's not here, I mean, it was a legal case. I mean, these aren't rumors. These aren't things that people were whispering in the wind. I mean, he went to trial. Like, he was put on trial. There were charges. There was an indictment. You know what I mean? So I feel like, well, maybe that wasn't an indictment. Was it just a civil case? See, I haven't watched it. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Even though obviously I was alive and well when this happened, I didn't follow it like I might follow it today. Like, if something like this happened today, I would follow it differently. I really didn't pay much attention to it, honestly. So I'm not sure. But I don't think it's an unfair. I don't feel like, oh, why would they do it? Let that man rest. Child, they do documentaries on dead people all the time. And I feel like if this was something that were just rumors that was never anything ever happened, that would be one thing. But this was an actual, I mean, the man went to court. It was a whole trial. There are transcripts, there's evidence, there's, all of those things. There are affidavits. So again, I haven't watched it, but if it's a documentary that's looking at the facts and talking about what happened, I don't know. I have to just see it though. I think I'm going to probably watch it. Now, whether I'm going to feel like talking about it, that's a different conversation, especially since y'all say y'all not interested. But I think, and listen, if y'all love Michael Jackson and y'all want to remember the Michael Jackson that y'all knew, go for it, because that's how I feel about like the Cesar Chavez thing. Like, I really hate that these things are coming out about Cesar Chavez. I have always done like a major lesson on Cesar Chavez in my classroom. So it was so weird this year for me to do it, but have to kind of put that caveat on it about the accusations and stuff. So I understand that. Like, I definitely understand that, but I'm going to watch it. I'm pretty certain I'm going to watch, because I did not follow the case. I mean, I know what the accusations are, but I didn't really follow the case. So I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. Michael was acquitted. Let him rest. Well, even if he was acquitted, I mean, hell, O.J. Simpson was acquitted, but we still talked about him after he died. We watched the whole documentary. We went back and rewatched the whole damn documentary after the man died, and he was acquitted too. So, I mean, I don't feel like it's an off limits thing, but I understand that everybody doesn't want to do it. I get that. I understand everybody doesn't want to talk about it. I get that, but it seemed like they spoke with the prosecution and former friends of his, so it was kind of people who were against him. So let me ask this, and you may not know the answer to this. Let me ask this. Did people who were friends of Michael Jackson, did they cooperate? Maybe they reached out to people and they wouldn't cooperate. Yeah, but Casey Anthony's not dead. Exactly. We talking about, they said let him rest. I'm talking about people who are no longer with us. Lord, y'all keep trying to get me on Discord. I do not have the bandwidth for another app right now. I just don't, y'all. I don't. I got too much screen time as it is right now. I do not have the bandwidth for another app. You think Michael is innocent? This is what I think. What I think is, if Michael Jackson superstar, if he weren't Michael Jackson superstar and he was Michael Jackson librarian, I don't think we have this conversation. If this was your next door neighbor, Michael Jackson, we wouldn't be having this conversation. It wouldn't even be a debate. Y'all will be trying to put that man under the jail. That's my opinion. Oh, a Rick James. I thought they were gonna. I think they're working on a Rick James documentary. I don't know. Okay, but anyway, it is what it is, child. It is. Listen, it is what it is. I think the Earth, Wind, and Fire documentary comes out Sunday. I think I got to remind my mama to remind my daddy, because I could tell my daddy he gonna forget. My own thought is that even if it wasn't actual, he had an inappropriate fascination and relationship with kids. This is my mama calling me back now. Hold on. Hello. Oh, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay. Oh, now it's almost here. But when I said it was almost here, you anyway. You just don't forget to remind my daddy about the elements. I was just talking about that too. I think the elements. I think it's this Sunday that the documentary is coming out. I'm about to say, that's his favorite band now. Don't mess it up now. Don't miss it. I said, what? He your husband? Goodbye. Bye. She said, why you don't call him? Why you putting it on me to remind him? I said, he your husband. She said, he is, isn't he? See, that's what I grew up with. I need y'all to understand. That's what I grew up with, okay? Anyway. What's up, B Wise? Yes, happy Pride. Happy Pride. So anyway, that's just, and again, that doesn't mean that he's guilty of doing. Oh, that's what I was reading. I was in the process of reading Bap's comment when my mama called. I'm not saying that Michael Jackson is guilty or innocent. I'm just saying, again, I just feel like we wouldn't be having this conversation if he weren't. Oh, that was pretty green eyes. I don't think he's as innocent as he says he is. Sleepovers in his room with several children and their parents aren't there. That's strange. I don't care how much I love Michael Jackson. Right? Okay, he had an inappropriate fascination and relationship with kids. Yeah. Anyway. Me and my mama cute, child. That lady right there. All right. So I'm going to watch it. And I mean, we'll see what we're going to talk about, honey. We see what we're going to talk about. Now, they said that at the BET Awards, that's going to be the last, I think that's the last Sunday of the month or June. I think it's the last Sunday of the month, I think. But either way, the BET Awards, they are honoring Lauryn Hill with the Living Legend Icon Award at the Michael Jackson Awards. At the BET Awards. BET Awards. What time y'all gonna tell her to show up? What time are y'all gonna tell her to show up? I'm just saying. If y'all need her there by 7, y'all need to tell her to be there by 5. No, 4. 4. She was on time for the Grammys, but we don't know what time they told her to be there, though. We don't know what time the Grammys told her to be there, to be fair. But she was there. She was at the Grammys. She was there, but we just don't know what time they told her to show up. That's all I'm gonna say. If you have not already done so, please hit that like button. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. What you know how Wyclef done made up, child. Wyclef probably gonna be there. They done made up, honey. They done made up. So Wyclef is probably gonna be there. You know, he gonna probably be there. All right, we about to get into Michael Eric Dyson and what he has going on. Before we get into Michael Eric Dyson, don't forget July the 18th. The time is winding down. If you have not already gotten your ticket, please head on over. I'm gonna drop the ticket link in the chat in a minute. Head on over there and get you a ticket. July the 18th. We've been advertising this for a couple of months now. It is going to be July the 18th. It's going to be with myself, Shade in the City, Didi Pecchioni Cummings, who is an author. We will be having a meet and greet with and there'll be other YouTubers there confirmed. It's Paging Dr. Pam. Busy Blue has also confirmed that he will be there. Again, I have a lot of maybes. I have a lot of I'm gonna try to get theirs, but those people have confirmed, and I'm looking forward to meeting them. We're going to be in a creation space, so there are like 40 different setups for pictures and selfies. We're going to have a Reiki expert who's going to talk about what Reiki is. You might have seen it on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So they're going to talk a little bit more in depth about what Reiki is, what it looks like, and you can even book a session with them. They do Reiki sessions. We're going to definitely be talking about hot topics. We're going to try to get a little beyond the gates in there. We're going to see what kind of time we have to get a little beyond the gates in there. We're going to be working with author Didi Cummings and her book, How to Dream, and how to get those obstacles out of your way. How to get those obstacles out of your own way, honey. We get in our own way sometime. Also, something. Also, just added for the event, we will be having a 360 photo booth. So there will also be a 360 photo booth there as well. So come picture ready, honey. It's going to be a lot of pictures going on. Come picture ready. All right. So if you're interested in coming, I will drop the link. One of my mods, if they have it. If not, let me know. I'll drop the link for the tickets to go ahead and purchase you a ticket. Go ahead and get you a ticket. We're trying to sell at least 10 more tickets. I told y'all I'm honest about my shit, child. I'm trying to get my venue paid for. So we're trying to sell about 10 more tickets. If you do not live in the area or you are not available to come that day and you want to and you would like to donate a ticket, I've had 3 people donate tickets. One of the ticket is already taken. I still have 2 more donated tickets to give away. Reach out to me if you're. I take that back. I have 1 more ticket to give away. Reach out to me if you are in desire to go, but you want that donated ticket. That's what it's there for. But if you don't live in the area and you would like to donate a ticket, you can just Cash App or Super Chat me. I mean, not Super Chat. Cash App or Zelle me the money to cover somebody. Okay. Yes, you and Tracy, French Kiss and Tracy were the first 3 to buy y'all tickets. Y'all were the first 3 to buy y'all tickets. Y'all bought y'all tickets on the first day. I might have to do something special for y'all. Y'all were the first ones to buy y'all tickets, and I appreciate that. Okay. Cajun is gonna be there. Tracy's gonna be there. T.R. Me, French Kiss is gonna be there. Cheryl Poole is going to be there. Tawanda's going to be out of town. She was one of the ones that donated a ticket because she's going to be traveling for work. But Cheryl is going to be there. So we got some of our chatters are going to be there. Some of our chatters are going to be there, and I'm excited. I've been excited. Not Cajun is going to cancel the whole thing. Tracy will have mocktails. We're going to have food there. My sister's gonna be preparing, taking care of the food, and we're gonna have some mocktails. All right. Let's get into this Michael Eric Dyson situation. For those who do not know or have not heard, Michael Eric Dyson, for those who don't know who he is an author, he is a commentator. He's also taught at like Georgetown University and other places. He has faced, I'm reading his little bio here. He has faced several accusations and controversies, primarily relating to allegations of professional misconduct at Georgetown University and a public feud involving allegations of improper communication. So some of these things are coming back up, which is the reason why we're going to talk about it today. So let me read you guys a little bit of the background. Now, he's since left Georgetown University. He's now at Vanderbilt. But a lot of these accusations are starting to come more public. So let me let me read y'all what's here. Georgetown. So the investigation started in early 2020, where Georgetown University launched an investigation into allegations that Dyson, who was then a professor, was sexually harassing a female student. The student alleged that Dyson, then 62, attempted to establish a relationship outside of the classroom, including sending personal text messages, making repeated unwelcome invitations to private dinners, and engaging in unwanted physical contact, such as massaging her in class. Maybe like when you go by and you rub somebody's back or something. I don't know. The investigation conducted by Georgetown's Institutional Diversity, Equity, and Affirmative Action Office concluded in September 2020 that the results were not made public, which the university stated was in accordance with its policy. He was hired at Vanderbilt shortly after that investigation closed. He was hired as a distinguished professor. Students have protested at Vanderbilt University and tried to block the hire, citing his past allegations, but obviously that didn't work because he got hired. The controversy with Representative Nancy Mace, that was in 2024. In September 2024, Representative Nancy Mace alleged that Dyson sent her inappropriate flirty texts following a heated debate on CNN. I think we talked about this. I think I remember us talking about the messages that he sent her. Following the public exchange, Dyson criticized Mace, labeling her a bigot and a racist, and claiming that she was engaging in victim blaming and white women's Yep, we did talk about this. We just sure did. Mace argued that his comments were misogynistic and racist, calling for accountability. Now, in March of 2026, Dyson apologized for publicizing details of a private conversation he had with Jay-Z regarding a feud with Kendrick Lamar. Okay, that's not a big deal, child. We don't care nothing about that. Okay, so this came across my timeline today, and I'm gonna read you what came across my timeline today. The reason why I'm even speaking on this. Excuse me. It says here that, hold on. According to emails and reporting obtained by Georgetown's The Voice, the school's institution, wait a minute. Hold on. Georgetown University launched a formal investigation into celebrity professor Michael Eric Dyson in early 2020 before he landed a new gig at Vanderbilt. According to emails and reporting obtained by Georgetown's The Voice, the school office opened the probe after we said that already. The student who remains anonymous alleged that, okay, blah, blah, blah. We already talked about that. According to the emails and reporting, the student who remains anonymous alleged that, I just read that part. I'm sorry, y'all. When she tried to keep things professional by offering office hours, sources say he wasn't having it, pushing instead for one-on-one time far outside of the academic setting. The investigation not shared publicly, which is a normal, while it's unclear if there's any connection, Vanderbilt subsequently named Dyson its Centennial Chair and University Distinguished Professor of African American and Diaspora Studies. Georgetown wasn't the only place that these allegations surfaced. Stony Brook professor Crystal Fleming publicly called Dyson out in a March 2021 tweet, confirming that he was the unnamed star professor she had previously described harassing her as a grad student back when he was at the University of Pennsylvania. I'm not sure why this showed up on my timeline today. It don't sound like any of this is new information. I mean, maybe it was just a slow news day. Maybe I'm thinking I kept waiting for something new to pop up, but maybe it was just a slow news day. Because I'm trying to figure out, why are we talking about this now? If this happened in 2022, why did this come up on my time? It came up on my timeline like something new happened. I don't know. Maybe he done pissed off somebody, honey. Y'all know all it takes is to piss the wrong person off. Maybe they're starting to make some of this information public. That's the only thing I could think of. Maybe this information wasn't public. I don't know. Oh, he's being considered for a job at a HBCU. Oh, well, that might be why. Yeah, whenever you start looking for a new job, that's the kind of stuff that comes up. You start looking for a new job, child. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Mm-hmm. All right, well, moving right along, child. We're gonna do we gotta do the T-wave on that one. Remember that show I told you guys about a couple of months ago? That was being taped here in the DC area with NECA, formerly of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Well, it looks like it's being picked up. It looks like the district's, it says the district's DC viral new reality show lands a development deal. It's giving Real Housewives of New York with some spicy seasoning, and there's more than enough to keep us hooked. It said that there is even whispers that Bravo might get involved in maybe picking the show up. I don't know. Y'all ready for NECA to come back on y'all screens? It says that the show has a development deal. So the next step is somebody picking it up. The next step is somebody actually picking it up, honey. They have just confirmed. The Power Legacy show has gotten a green light at Starz. It's going to be starring Michael Rainey Jr. and Joseph Sikora. It's going to be set in New York. 50 Cent is a producer. Now, I thought he said he was done effing with Starz. I thought he said he was done with Starz. Starz did him so dirty. Starz did him so wrong. I thought he was done with Starz. Interesting. But anyway, Tariq is back, and y'all know how I feel about Tariq. And I couldn't even finish watching Tommy's show. That's why I didn't review it last season. I literally didn't even finish it. Matter of fact, I was watching the episode. It's still in my DVR. Y'all know I'm trying to clean up my DVR, right? So it was still in my DVR. So I was watching the episode. I think I got to episode 4. I was watching the episode last week, and I was just like, this is why I didn't finish the show. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see, Sharon. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me write down my timestamp. I need to edit these videos. I've been writing down timestamps all week, and I ain't clipped the video yet. I got to do it, though. Hold on. What time? What's my timestamp? Okay, 1 hour and 4 minutes. Let's say 1 hour and 5 minutes. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh. Just jump. Hold on. Let me start this again. It said 1 hour and 4 minutes, and then it looked like it jumped to 1 hour and 7 minutes. Okay, let me do it again. I don't know what's going on over here with Melody Shari. I don't know what's going on with Melody Shari, but Melody Shari, formerly Melody Holt from Love and Marriage Huntsville, formerly of Love and Marriage Huntsville, has posted some cryptic messages on her social media that really has had people talking all day long. I've seen other people doing videos about it. For those of you that watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all know who I'm talking about. So let me read you guys what she has been posting on her social media. So the first message that she posted was, I may not be going in the correct order, so let me not say that. But these are the messages. The last few days, I literally have been in fighting for my life. I never ever would have thought. And then she put a bunch of emojis. Then it says decisions to be made, hard conversations to have, therapists on speed dial. Then she says, I literally walked away from that show. Was turned off. I literally walked away from that show. Was tired of the allowed abuse, the protector, the covering, the constant yelling, screaming, blatant lies, cursing women out, etc., etc. on national television. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Then she said, I barely slept last night. I literally can feel my nervous system. It's as if I'm just shaking and can't stop. Oh, I'm reading it in the right order. Okay, good. Then she wrote, and this is the part that these last two messages are the ones that made me be like, what? So then she said, I look at my babies. They're at peace right now, sleeping. That's the most peace I see in them because when the day begins, their anxiety begins. Question after question, angry, furious, heartbroken. And then this was the last message as of when I saw this. Telling my kids I may have to leave, but find me when you're of age. I'll be here. One of the hardest combos of my life. Mel said it's a memoir. Let me say something. It's that last one for me. Telling my kids I may have to leave, but find me when you're of age. I'll be here. One of the hardest convos of my life. I see a lot of y'all in the chat talking about a book. I didn't think about that. I did not think about a book. I did not think about that. But y'all know what? I could see that. I could see all of this being promo for a book. I could see that. I could see that. I didn't think about it though until just now, but I could see that. I could see now if she turn around and talk about this is her memoir coming out, baby, I'm gonna be over it. But y'all know I'm not a mellow meter. I'm not one of them people that hang off of Mel's every word. I'm not one of those people. So, you know. She also has Patreon, and I saw something on TikTok saying she had an exclusive to tell them. Yeah, that's what it sounds like, Kitty Doc. It sounds like a book. Now that y'all are saying it, because now that y'all are saying it, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a book. It sure does. It sounds like maybe these are excerpts of conversations she had when she was going through the divorce. That's what it sounds like. The book is called Healing, according to Google. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. It's not, now that y'all so smart, baby. The tribe is smart. You hear me? The tribe. I didn't even think about that. The minute y'all said a book, I said that's what it sounds like. I'm not either. And if this is for a book, I'm gonna take my empathy back. Child. That's what it sounds like now. It sounds like this is from the book. Yep. Now that y'all are talking about it, y'all are so smart. That's exactly what I think it is. I think this is a book. I did not buy Monique Samuel's book, but I didn't. I didn't buy it. Now that y'all y'all are so smart. Y'all are so smart. Okay. I stopped caring for her when she talked about T's health. Well. Mm-mm. Even if it's a book, this to me was no way to do it. This is quite irresponsible and not a smart move. Making that post, quoting that from that form of language that she was an ex like Martell. That she has an ex like Martell. I just didn't like that. I might have to leave my kids and find me when y'all get older. I'm like, what? But now again, now that y'all are saying it, that's what it sounds like. She's writing a book about going through the divorce and stuff with him. Yep, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, I didn't like her coming for T either. I mean, T give it, but I didn't like. Y'all know, it's certain things I just don't like. I don't mind when people go back and forth, but coming for people's health and kids and stuff, y'all know, certain things I don't like. But y'all know T my boo. That's my little brother. So I didn't appreciate it. Yeah, I think there's a better way. I feel like again, she's getting what she wants because everybody's talking about it, right? I've seen DJ Richie Sky, I've seen Millie Chan, T did a video, like everybody's talking about it. So she's getting the attention. But the reality of the situation is, honestly, and y'all can tell me in the chat if I'm wrong. Tell me in the chat if I'm wrong. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The same people who was gonna buy the book before you did all this is the same people that's gonna buy the book now. I don't think you picked up anybody interested that's curious about the book by doing this. The millimeters are gonna buy the book. That's it. That's all. I'm sorry. And if I'm wrong, y'all can say it in the chat. Really be that's wrong. Really be that's not true. But the millimeters are gonna buy the book. That's it. And those were the same people that was gonna buy the book before. I mean, sorry, not sorry. So, all right, y'all. If y'all are interested in going, joining us for Ebby's birthday celebration, you guys know that we are going to be celebrating Ebby's birthday in November down in Charlotte, North Carolina, well, Lake Norman to be exact. We're going to be, we have an Airbnb right on Lake Norman where we're going to have a nice weekend We're gonna have a chef dinner for her birthday. We're gonna have Tracy will be providing the mocktails slash I mean the signature drinks, not mocktails. The signature drinks for Ebby's birthday. Um um we're gonna have some other surprises and some games and some things like that. Anybody who wishes to join us, you are welcome to join us. I'll put the link, the Google link in the chat in a moment. Anybody that desires to join us for Abby's birthday, baby, it's open. We have limited slots though because we are staying at an Airbnb. So we only have, hold on, let me look. We only had 10 slots available, and it will be double occupancy. You will be sharing a room. The only person that's getting a room to themselves is the birthday girl. Okay, the only person getting a room to themselves is the birthday girl, including me. I'm gonna be sharing a room as well with somebody. I don't know who, but if you want to join us, it's $400 for the full weekend if you're staying at the house. If you want to just come to Charlotte and stay at a hotel and just kind of join us, it's $75. That'll cover your food, snacks, and alcohol. Click the link. I'm going to put the Google link in the chat in a moment. Click the link, and I do need a deposit by the end of June. I need $100 deposit by the end of June to hold your space. If you're interested in going, I just need $100 deposit by the end of June to hold your space, and your full amount needs to be paid by September the 1st. By September the 1st, I need the full amount. We trying, Philly John. We trying. But we got stuff going on, honey. We got things happening around here. We got things happening. And listen, you can still book. Okay, Treese is my roommate. So Treese is my roommate. Listen, Treese, I gotta talk to you anyway. When I get off of here, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna send you a text. Child's been a crazy couple of days. You can still book the cruise February of 2026, Super Bowl / Valentine's Day weekend, and then August of 2027, excuse me. August of 2027, we're going to Alaska. Y'all can still book both of those, okay? All right. Okay, what you say, Renee? Hold on, let me see. I want to see what Renee had to say. Hold on, let me scroll up. Renee said Mel might be referring to something Martell said to the children. Maybe. I just think now, again, I'm convinced now that it's a book. I'm convinced now that it was advertisement for a book. And either these were conversations she had to have with the kids when she was going through what she was going through with Martell. I just think that's what I think now. Y'all have convinced me that this is a book. Y'all have convinced me that this is a book. Okay. And right now, I see that we have 3 people that have filled out the Google link. So those slots for Abby's birthday are filling up. I see we have 3 people already that have filled out. So really 4 because you got to add me. I don't need to fill out a link. So that's 4 slots. So that means we got 6 slots left. We have 6 slots left. So we filling up. Ooh. So even if you told me you're going, I need you to fill out the link because that's how I'm keeping count. That's how I'm keeping count. I need y'all to fill out the link. All right. Philly John, they still have not changed the destination. No, I do not have an update. I do not have an update on that. No, and I talked to Royal Caribbean earlier this week, and they haven't changed anything. All right, before we get off of here, y'all notice that June is Music Month, and I told you guys if you follow Music Sermon over on Instagram. Okay, sorry. Um. So let's see what yesterday's. Y'all know I didn't go live yesterday. So let's see what yesterday's question, Black Music Month question of the day was. We'll do today. We'll do yesterday's and today's question. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all the truth. Yesterday, I'll tell y'all what my answer was for yesterday. Did I do one today? So the question for yesterday was, and y'all put y'all answer in the chat. Y'all put y'all answer in the chat. The question yesterday was, this song turns you into the main character every time. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I chose a Peabo Bryson song just because rest in peace to Peabo Bryson. So I chose Beauty and the Beast. No, no. It wasn't Beauty and the Beast. I chose the Little Mermaid song with him and Regina. It wasn't that him and Regina King. Which one was the one? I said Regina King, Lord. Him and Regina Bell. Which one was that? Whichever one was him and Regina Bell is the one I chose, child. So put in the chat. Billie Jean makes you feel okay. Billie Jean. Thriller. Okay, Michael Jackson. That's Aladdin, a Whole New World. That's the one I chose. I chose Aladdin, a Whole New World. That's the one I chose. Let me see what else y'all got. The question is, what song makes you feel like a main character? Did I just say that? Was it? Hold on. The song that turns you into the main character. What song turns you into the main character? It says, what happens when you and your friends done already started? What song turns you into the main character? Who's that lady? Okay. I Can Love You. I Can Love You is a forever bop. I Can Love You. Spin That. Oh, that's a good one. Ladies' Night with Lil' Kim and the Friends. That's a good one. That used to be the one right there. Left Eyes rapping that is always. Shaggy song, It Wasn't Me. Oh, not Partition. Okay, Partition. Brick House. Okay, Brick House. Love Don't Live Here Anymore. Oh, that's a good one. Valerie by Amy Winehouse. Okay. It is. Listen, the one thing that's great is there's so many songs. Because for the next one, the one for today, I chose one, but I could really have put 5 or 6 songs for today. I could have done that 5 or 6 times. And you can. I mean, there's no rule that say you can only do it once. Contagious, Ring. And now I'm going to tell y'all something. And I've told y'all this before. Be Alive by Wale. I've told y'all this before. There are 2 Beyonce songs. And y'all know I'm not a big Beyonce fan. Ooh, Honey by Ohio. Okay, Honey. Bad Mama Jamma. Let me tell y'all something. Well, it doesn't have to be a black artist. It's just Black Music Month. I mean, I think, you black, Let me tell y'all something. There are 2 Beyonce songs that do it for me. And one is Ring the Alarm. When I tell you, actually 3. When I tell you Ring the Alarm is my shit, I ain't gonna tell y'all no lies now. Now, I told you, I don't own no Beyonce albums, but I do own some Beyonce music. And that's one of them. That damn Ring the Alarm, oh, that does it for me. Ring the Alarm does it for me. Oh, that's my shit. Let me tell you the other one. And I still remember when Beyonce performed Ring the Alarm. When she had the red trench coat and them red stiletto heels. It was one of them award shows. Baby, she did that. Now, I ain't never took nothing away from Beyonce when it comes to her performance and stuff. I ain't never took nothing away from her. But let me tell you something. Ring the Alarm, Upgrade You. That's my shit. Cause the way she be talking shit in that song, I'm here for that. Upgrade You, Ring the Alarm, and Diva. Them three right there. There. The BET Awards, yeah. The three right there. It was tan or brown. Oh, I thought it was red. Her lip was red. Okay, I thought it was a whole red move situation. Ooh, Anytime, Any Place by Janet Jackson. Oh yeah. Right there. Yeah. It was the beige. Okay. The red one was in concert. Okay, I could have sworn. I'm about to thank you, Lauren. I thought I had seen her do it with red on, but the red was in concert and the tan was at the BET Awards. Got you. Okay, so that was yesterday's question. Today's question was, and again, I could have given 20 different answers for this one. Your favorite sample flip. There's so many songs that got samples on there that I love. Now, the one I chose was Reminisce by Pete Rock and CL Smooth. That horn. My other one is Mary J. Blige, My Life. That sample, Everybody Loves the Sunshine. That's another one that I love. But there are a million samples. Like I could go down. I'd rather F You by Bootsy Collins. I'd rather that. I mean, it's a million. Especially if you grew up during the hip hop phase where they first started doing the samples. There's so many. Oh, SWV right here. Yes. Oh yeah, that's one. Yep, that's it right there. That's it right there. Well, listen, we gotta listen. People, somebody gonna use an R. Kelly song, somebody gonna use a Diddy song. It is what it is, y'all. You have a whole playlist of samples, yeah. I've never heard of that song before. 6 Inch Heels by Beyonce. I never heard of it before. What song is this sample? I don't know. If it wasn't on the radio, I don't know it. Drew Hill, The Love We Had Stay. Oh, that's a good one. Today Was a Good Day. Oh, Poetic Justice. That's a good one. I Want to Get to Know You by 50 Cent and G Unit. Yo-Yo, You Can't Play With My Yo-Yo. Okay. Georgie Porgy, that's a good one. Yes, that's a good one. Yeah, see, y'all. Baby, this thing made me want to go pull out some music. Sweet thing. Janet, Got Till It's Gone. That's a good sample. That's definitely a good sample. Emotion, Regulators, Human Nature. Yeah, these are some great ones, y'all. These are some great. Yeah, because that Human Nature remix. Her, Damage. That's a good one. Fly Like an Eagle by Seal. Y'all got some good ones. Y'all got some good ones. Lord John Gotti's grandson done got arrested, child. Through the Wire, Kanye West. Ashanti Unfoolish. Rufus. Y'all. Rufus. The band. Killing Me Softly, Lauryn Hill. That was a good remake. Oh, Dream by Mary Depp. Luther, Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, there been a lot of Ozzy Brothers samples too. If You Think You're Lonely Now, baby. Yes, y'all cutting up in here. Okay. Now, since y'all bring up Bobby Womack, y'all know who my new obsession is right now? Child, I'm never going to lay that Rufus down. I am never going to lay that Rufus down. Y'all know what my new obsession is right now? Shaka did say Mary J. Blige tore up her song. But Shaka, you tore up that cocaine. So I'm just saying. Fair exchange ain't never been no robbery. Anyway, so My newest obsession, and I'm sorry if I'm late to the party. I'm sorry if I'm late to the party. I know I don't listen to a lot of new music. I really just be listening to my own music, my playlist, and then I listen to a little Pandora in my classroom. Let me tell you who my new obsession is. The Womack sisters. Baby, if you are a fan of Motown, if you are a fan of like that Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, Supremes, like if you are a fan of like that retro sounding girl band music from the 60s and like early 70s, baby, y'all better go get you some of them Womack sisters. I really wish I could play some of their music, but I don't want this live to get copywritten. But let me tell you something. Better get you some of them Womack sisters. And they're the granddaughters of Bobby Womack, which is what made me think of it when y'all was saying Womack. I love the Womack sisters. And I really stumbled into them by accident. I stumbled into them because they popped up on my Pandora. I don't know what I was listening. I don't know what channel I was listening to on Pandora that they popped up on, but they popped up on my Pandora. And I heard that one song and I was like, okay, all right. And then I went to listen to some of their other music, and it's all got that like retro vibe to it. But it's got that soul though. It's like late Motown when they started adding a lot more soul, where when Berry Gordy wasn't trying so hard to cross over, and it just had a lot more soul to it. Bobby Womack is their uncle. Maybe he's their uncle. My bad. I thought he was their grand. Hold on. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But Bobby Womack, they related, and their dad was in a band as well. I thought they were hold on, y'all. Let me be right. I thought it was their granddaughters, but let me be right. Oh, thank you, KDK, y'all. Who did KDK give today? KDK be cutting up, and I love it, and I appreciate you. Now, if I play one of their songs, and they copyright me, that means I'm gonna have to put this video down, honey. I'm gonna have to put this video down if they copyright me, honey. Hold on. The Womack Sisters, a Los Angeles-based R&B soul vocal trio composed of siblings BG, Zimani, and Kucha Womack, carry one of the richest music bloodlines. They are the granddaughters of the legendary Sam Cooke, daughters of R&B pioneers Womack, and nieces of soul icon Bobby Womack. Okay, my bad. Yes, Bobby Womack were their nieces. But wait a minute. Ain't Bobby Womack the one that married Sam Cooke's wife after he died? So wouldn't no be they stuff? Male Game Changer got it. Congratulations. Wait a minute. Hold on. Ain't Bobby Womack the one that married his best friend's wife after he died? Because Bobby Womack and Sam Cooke was best friends. So if these are Sam Cooke's granddaughters, then they Bobby Womack's granddaughters too, right? So then I was right. So why they saying these are his nieces? Baby, these not your nieces. These your step grandkids. Right? Oh, you know what? He sure did, Lauren. Thank you. Lauren. Thank you for reminding me. He sure did. He married the daughter. That's right. So I forgot all about this mess. I forgot about this mess. Oh, shit. No wonder they got so much soul, because they They done lived through some things, child. I forgot. Bobby Womack married his best friend's wife after he died. After Sam Cooke died, he married his wife, and him and Sam Cooke were best friends. And then he ended up messing with the daughter, who's not his blood daughter, the daughter of Sam Cooke, and married her. That's right. I forgot all about that. I can't with these people. T said, if you think you lonely now, what? He didn't marry her. They slept together. The daughter didn't marry Curtis Womack. That's, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot about this weave, this tangled weave of bullshit and ridiculousness. I forgot all about it, y'all. My bad. I forgot all about it. I forgot all about it. My bad. He never married her, but she married Curtis, which was his brother, right? Which is why they're saying those are his nieces. Got you. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I feel like my man on TikTok that be like, where'd y'all drop me off at? Yep. He told the story in the song. I wish he didn't trust me so much. He told the story. Baby, he told that story in the song. I wish he didn't trust me so much. Sure did. Baby, that's a reality show right there. I'm gonna let y'all just hear one little clip, and I hope I don't get a strike for this. I mean, not a strike, but I hope I don't get a copyright for this, because this was a good live, and I really hate to have to take it down. I may have to clip it. If I get a copyright strike, what I'll do is clip out this end part. I'll clip this off and then just re-upload it. I really don't want to do that, but I do want to. I'm just gonna play it. I'm gonna play a little bit, because this is my song right here. I'm gonna play the song that's really my jam. I'm gonna just tell y'all, if you have Apple Music, just go listen to some of their songs. But I'm gonna let y'all know the song that I really, 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 really love, like the song that get me where I need to be. This one right here. The song that's called "You Went Away Too Long." That thing right there, that's the one that do it for me. You went away too long. You got to hear how it starts. Hold on. I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit of it. Y'all got to hear how it starts. Hold on. Let me turn my volume up. Don't that sound like an intro to like a good old blaxploitation movie from the 1970s? Don't that sound like a good old, like, oh, okay, what we about to do right here? And their voices are so soulful. They are so soulful. Tracy, Cheryl says she need a drink after that. Hold on a quick second. I want y'all to hear one little part of them actually singing. Hold on, let me mute it so I can get to the right part.
Into your arms is what my heart says. I ain't much for dreaming.
If y'all have Apple Music and you could just go listen to some of their songs without paying for it, go listen to their, because they've got a couple of like albums or EPs or whatever. They've got some song. Again, I would play more, but I just don't want this. I just don't want this to get flagged. I would play more, but it is really, 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 really good. That's what your auntie put on after she found out that man cheated and they fight, but she gonna take him back anyway. Right. Listen, all of that music is like that. If you listen to hold on. All of that music is like that, child. I'm gonna just read y'all the names of some of their songs. That If You Want Me, I just don't want you to say goodbye. You went away too long. Hold on. If I left you, laughter then tears. Didn't mean much to me. I am your shit. I can't read that. I am your season. Now that's on one of their albums. Here go another album. Let me read some of these songs. Oh, wait a minute. That's You Went Away Too Long. Hold on. Yeah. But go listen to some of it. If y'all have Apple Music, just go listen to some. But You Went Away Too Long is like my favorite. And then the other one, hold on, let me tell y'all the other. These are my top 3 that I just play over and over and over again, child. These are my top 3 songs. You Went Away Too Long. I Just Didn't Want You to Say Goodbye. And If You Want Me. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can play a little bit of this. Hold on.
Baby, what can I do? You gotta talk to me.
It's just giving Supremes, Martha Reeves. Like, it's just, that sound like a straight Motown song. The way it starts and everything, it sounds like a straight Motown song. But anyway, sounds like a soundtrack to Claudine. Right, Cheryl, right. Y'all, let me get out of here before I mess around and play too much music. But that's my newest obsession. I love the Womack sisters. I got a whole playlist of Womack sisters, a whole playlist, and I love them. Y'all go check them out. And again, I just found out about them, but they've been around for a while. But for some reason, I don't know, they just came across my my Pandora, and I was at work, and it was on, it came on my Pandora, and I was like, who is that? And ever since then, I went on my Apple Music, and ever since then, baby, I've been obsessed. I have been obsessed with them. Y'all should have seen me on the cruise with my Womack Sisters playlist on in the morning, getting dressed. I'd have my music playing, and yes, it's definitely giving Motown. That's what I say. Yep, it's giving Motown. Yep, Infinity, a group called Infinity Song. I'm about to check. I've never heard of them. All right, y'all, we about to get off of here. Please, you guys, we got a lot of stuff coming up. Again, you don't have to come to any of it, but it's there if you guys want to come. July 18th, if you are in the DC area, DC DMV area, and you want to join us on July the 18th, please, please, please. El Teddy is having his field trip in August. If you are in the New York area or you want to travel to New York, make sure you join us. If you need that information, Tracy can get that link to you as well. The next after August is October, where we'll be going to Books and Bourbon, Louisville, Kentucky. I have the hotel link and the Google link. I put that in the chat earlier. And then after that is Abby's birthday in November. And I think that's it for 2026. And then we're starting off 2027. Oh, you need to get your tickets for where's the link for the Jellicle play? Hold on, Cajun, I can send you the link. And please, if you have not gotten your link for the Jellicle Ball, those tickets are going up. The tickets are going up. Oh, damn. Thank you we did not talk about Latto and Cardi B. Lord have mercy. I was about to get off here. Thank you, Dish 88. Thank you, Dish 88. Let's get into it. Tracy, can you drop the link for the field trip, please, since we're going to be here for a few minutes? My bad, y'all. I'm so sorry. What's the name of the trivia website we use for the Christmas live? It's called Kahoot. Kahoot. It's called Kahoot. My bad, y'all. Okay. Yes, Cajun, I think, is going on the field trip. So listen, Cardi B and child, I could have talked about this instead of talking about that stupid Michael Eric Dyson story, child. Cardi B and Latto. Now listen. Y'all know I'm biased. And I'm fair. I'm honest in telling y'all that I'm biased. So let's talk about what happened with Cardi B and Latto. Now, Latto done went down to the Breakfast Club, I guess. I think that's where it was. And she talked about her and Cardi and the diss and all that good stuff. So let's talk about it. There was a leaked audio and an apology. So here's what happened. Late last year, audio surfaced from a private call between Cardi and Ice Spice's manager. During that heated conversation, Cardi referred to Latto as a pussy. Once the audio went viral, Cardi immediately took to social media to publicly apologize, stating that she was ranting and overwhelmed at the time and that she actually had love and respect for Latto. She also offered to privately buy Latto a bag to make amends. Baby, if Cardi don't do nothing else, she gonna buy you a purse. If Cardi, you made me mad. Can I get one of them Birkins? Cardi, you offended me. Can I get one of them Birkins? Because if Cardi don't do nothing else, Cardi gonna buy a bag. Okay. So Latto responded on her song, Gimme That, I believe. In May, Latto released her fourth studio album, Big Mama. And on the track, Gimme That, she raps, quote, bitch said what? Let's clock it. Talking about buying Big Mama a bag like my nigga ain't already bought it, end quote. Directly referencing Cardi's peace offering. So on her Breakfast Club interview today, Latto confirmed that the song was a response to the leaked call and Cardi's apology. She noted that because they already had each other's contact information, she felt Cardi should have handled the situation privately rather than publicly. For Cardi's point, Cardi responded and she said the following today. After this all went viral, Cardi said the following. Hold on, let me find it now. Cardi said the following. Now, give me a second. And y'all know I love me some Cardi, but y'all know she's a little English challenged. That's not her first language, so give me a minute. Cardi said on her social media today the following. I truly understand how you feel. And that's exactly why I chose to publicly apologize, because the disrespect became public. On that call, I didn't even mean to call you that. I didn't mean any harm. There's a difference in what I said versus what I meant. What I could have said was you was too forgiving and gave too much mercy in that situation. But it was a heated conversation and I let my mouth get the best of me. When the call came out, I was 8 months pregnant. I had just released my album and was extremely overwhelmed and emotional. That's not to excuse what I said, but to let you know where I was in my head. I genuinely felt bad about what happened. In 2025 and in 2026, I made multiple attempts to contact you. I spoke with your manager, your sister, and even texted you directly to take full responsibility. I always had love and respect for you. I always wanted to make it right. But making it right looks different for the both of us. I wanted to connect with you, but you wanted to address it on your album. Let me say something. Cardi B, I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you, Cardi. I am so proud of you, Cardi, because you have learned how to use ChatGPT. And I appreciate that you probably typed what you wanted to say into ChatGPT and you let ChatGPT give you your response. Because let's be clear, we have read shit that Cardi B wrote herself in the past. Now, let me say this. Y'all know I tell y'all all the time, apologize to me in the way in which you disrespected me. So for Cardi to say, look, I apologize to you publicly because the disrespect was public. I can feel that. Because here's what would have happened. If Cardi had never said anything publicly, then what would everybody be saying? She never even apologized to Latto. That's messed up. She never even apologized to Latto. Why she wouldn't apologize to Latto? Why she never said she was sorry to Latto? That's what everybody would be saying. If Cardi had never publicly apologized, everybody would assume that no conversation was ever had. Now, to Latto's point, if you have my personal information, then you can talk to me privately. I mean, I see both sides of this coin. I see both sides of this coin. And again, I don't think that Cardi B offering to buy you a bag was meant to be disrespectful. I think that in Cardi's mind, I'm apologizing and I'm going to make it better by buying you something expensive. I think she just equates apologies with a gift. I just think, that some people are like that. Some people are going to apologize and then send you something or give you something because that is what they equate that to. I know for some people, they like, I got money. I don't need you to send me nothing. Shit, I got my own. The hell? And Latto, can we... This is the first public disrespect asking for private acknowledgement. Write another round. It's like, I understand why she publicly apologized. And I even understand why she said what she said. I even understand when she said, look, there was a different way for me to say what I said. Like, I called you pussy. What I really meant was you gave too much grace in that situation. Like, you were too nice in that situation. And I called you pussy because I was in my feelings and I was mad and I was heated and I could have used a different word. And I'm sorry for that. I just feel like sometimes you damned if you do and you damned if you don't. If Cardi had just called Latto privately and never said anything, then it would have been a whole thing. Now, what Latto did say was, yes, Cardi reached out to her, but it was months later. She made it seem like it wasn't immediately. That it wasn't immediately, and she felt some kind of way about that. I don't know. Latto wore the bag on stage while performing. Cardi's apology was lukewarm to me. The last sentence was not needed at all. Well, remember, this isn't the first time she's apologizing. And like she said, I've been trying to call you. You said that last sentence. Hold on. Let me see what the last sentence was. It says, I wanted to connect with you, but you wanted to address it on your album. I don't think that was unnecessary. If you feel that way, that's fine. But I think because I think that's valid. I think that goes to what she's saying. Like, look, I tried to talk to you privately, but it sounds like you just wanted to say something to me. So you did it. Because listen, let's call a thing a thing. And this goes back to old school hip hop. So all of y'all that are in my age range or whatever, this goes back to that old school hip hop mentality. At the end of the day, I honestly feel like Latto was coming out with a new album. Who's at the top of the game right now? Who's at the top of the game right now? When it comes to female hip hop right now, who's at the top? Cardi. So taking a swing at Cardi is going to give you what? Attention. It's going to give you likes. It's going to give you spins. It's going to get like a diss record is always good money. Let's just call a thing a thing. A diss record is always good money. And if you're going to diss somebody, you got to diss the person at the top. If you're going to take away the king's title, you got to, if you got to take a swing, you better swing for the king. I mean, that's honestly what it is. So I don't think Latto was wrong for that. Let's be clear. Latto ain't wrong for trying to sell records. Latto ain't, if she ain't talked to Cardi since this happened. And here's the other thing too. Just because you apologize doesn't mean I have to accept it. Maybe she doesn't accept Cardi's apology. Maybe she is not in a forgiving mood. Maybe she feel like what Cardi said was fucked up and she don't want to accept it. I mean, just because somebody apologizes does not mean you have to accept their apology. So maybe Latto was like, yeah, that's bullshit. So thank you, Dad. I really forgot about. Thank you for reminding me, child. Thank you for reminding me about Cardi B. My apologies, y'all. My apologies. With that being said, let me get out of here, y'all. Y'all done had me here for 2 hours. But I didn't give y'all a show last night, so I guess we had to make up for some time. With that being said, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Since I'm not going out of town, I'll be here tomorrow. I don't have no plans after work since I'm not taking Trey to the movies tomorrow. We're going to go Sunday. We're going to go to the movies Sunday, child. That's the only person that was missing. I should have told my sister to put my nephew on the phone. But my nephew don't fool with the phone. He really don't. He really don't fool with the phone. I'm gonna tell you exactly what my nephew would have done. He'd have got on the phone, he'd have said, "Hey auntie." I said, "Hey Pooh, what you doing?" He'd have said, "Playing my game or watching TV or whatever he was doing." He's very literal. So whatever he was doing is what he would have told me he was doing. And then I would have said, "All right, well, we're gonna go to the movies on Sunday instead of Saturday, okay?" Okay. And he would have put the phone down and he'd have walked away. He is not a phone person. But let me get off of here. Yep, that's what I'm about to go do, DB. I'm about to go watch Beyond the Gates. I'm gonna talk to JB and find out what time, if he's gonna be busy this weekend, and what time we can do our live on Saturday. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.